You ask, and you shall receive.
Has creation ever spoken to you? You know, that knowing that resonates inside you and connects you to everything else in existence? The spirit of life itself? Maybe it has. You just never thought of it that way. Let me give you an example. In my life, I'm heading into more challenges, and when those challenges have fathomable solutions, I let myself wander through all of the potential solutions, from the most fantastical to the least desirable that is available. Then I feel myself in that solution and how that makes me feel inside. The universe works on energy. Where our attention goes, our energy goes. So I focus my energy and attention on those solutions that make me feel the best, no matter how plausible, and then think of ways those could be made plausible and what steps I can take now to make that happen. So I'm engaging my mind to tune into that positive energy. In my mind, this negates the very human habit of worrying about the negative and the what ifs. So now that you understand the method to my madness, I can continue on with my story. Last night, I had been looking up real estate, rentals, mobile homes, tiny homes, etc. And after looking at many other sites and getting pretty discouraged, to the point where I was drifting into anxiety and stress, I remembered that the Nextdoor app has some things like that, so I pulled it up, and that's when I came across this post. This story touched my soul and renewed my faith. This is my worst case scenario situation, so it hit me right in the gut. It was as if Spirit said, "Don't stress, something's coming, keep the faith." So a big thank you to David Bridwell for all that you did, but more importantly, for being who you are. The images that you're seeing across the screen are the posts that he made on Nextdoor app. I'm going to read it now. Happy ending. It was November 2020 at 5:30 a.m. I was sitting in my home office and my phone rang. On the other end of the line was a lady crying, saying she found my number on Google needing a handyman. She said she had called everyone, but no one would come to help her. She lived 50 miles from me, out in the country in a one-person RV. Arriving a few hours later, I found that, through no fault of her own, Child Protection Services had her 3 grandchildren and that she was going to lose them to foster care if she didn't have a place for them to go. She was on a fixed income as she was retired. Her plan was to turn a 10 by 20 lofted building into a little house so they could have a place to sleep. I explained that CPS would not approve that as a home for the children because it was too small. She started to cry, not knowing what to do. I made some calls and found her a 16 by 40 repo building at a price that she could afford. Then there was the challenge to get the materials to turn this shell of a building into a fully functional 2-bedroom house. I contacted everyone I knew and was able to get 100% of the materials donated. It took me a solid 3 months working day and night by myself, sleeping in the building the whole time. I was keeping CPS updated, so they gave me an extension of time. Not tooting my own horn or looking for praise, but 4 lives were changed and 3 children were saved from being caught up in the system. The pictures are a start of the project and the end result. I just wanted to let everyone know that there are still good people out there, and they can and do make a difference. Be blessed. Thank you, David Bridwell of Indianapolis. Thank you for restoring my faith. And a big shout out to all of you. Have a blessed week. Thank you for watching, and be the change.